Colleen and Leopard. Colleen was so excited. She had never been to Ireland before. She had never even been on an airplane. Now she was here, landing in Dublin, Iceland's capital city. Colleen and her parents were visiting her grandparents. She had never met them in person. She had only talked to them on the phone and seen them in family pictures. As Colleen walked out of the airport, two strangers grabbed her and started hugging her. After a few seconds, she realized they were her grandparents. Colleen watched out the car window as the family drove by some fields. Her grandpa said, Mysteriously. Her grandpa said mysteriously. Her said mysteriously, Colleen, be sure keep an eye out for the little people. Little people? Questioned Colleen. Who are the little people? The little people are the fairies, said Grandma as she drove. Tales of the fairies go back to Celtic times in Ireland and Scotland. We have many legends and stories that tell about the fairies and their world. Yes, we do, said Grandpa. There are many kinds of fairies.
Leprechaun.
A leprechaun is one kind. He looks like a small old man. He is not friendly, lives alone, and spends most of his time making shoes. Colleen had heard about
Leprechauns
before. One of the great things about leprechauns, continued Grandma, is that each one keeps a pot of gold. If you find a leprechaun, don't take your eyes off him, Grandpa warned. Legends say that if you keep your eyes on him, the leprechauns will have to take you to his chair. Grandma continued. A long time ago, Grandpa said, a man named Jack Frost found out the leprechauns could be tricky fellow. Tell me about Jack Frost, said Colleen. Grandpa began to tell the story. Jack Frost and the leprechauns. Jack Frost was walking along the road when he heard a sound in the hedgerow. He had a
suspicion
about what that noise might be and started to get very excited. He peeked over the hedge and saw that his suspicions were true. There was a little man wearing a leather apron and a pointed hat. He was using a tiny hammer to size up a pin to shape a tiny golden shoe. Jack knew at once that he had found a leprechaun. Jack crept close to the leprechaun and said good morning to him. The leprechaun smiled, said hello, and offered Jack a drink of water. Just hand me that bottle, the leprechaun said, hoping Jack would look away, but Jack just stared straight at the leprechaun and said, no, thank you. They talked for a while. The leprechaun tried many ways to trick Jack into looking away, but Jack wasn't fooled. Jack demanded that the leprechaun take him to a pot of gold. Finally, the leprechaun gave up trying to trick Jack and took him to a field of dandelions. he showed Jack the flower that the treasure was buried under. But Jack did not have a shovel. Jack used one of his shovels to cover the dandelion and mark a spot. Then Jack went home to get a shovel. When Jack came back, every dandelion in the field has a stalk on it. He never did find the stalk that marked the buried pot of gold. Jack carried the stalk home and told his wife what happened. She said that at least he would not need new stalk for a while. Then they both started laughing. Colleen and her parents started laughing too. Imagine a field full of sharks, exclaimed Colleen. What a funny story. Colleen could see that she was going to like learning about Iceland from her grandparents. This would be a great visit. Then the lions has grown. Legends. Leprechaun. Mysterious name.
Good job!